Good morning, Scituate. It's Monday, July 28th, and this is your weekly news update. I'm Nico Afanasenko of the Scituate Select Board, along with Town Administrator Jim Boudreau. I'll turn it over to Jim here shortly, but a few quick notes. First, it's a light meeting week for the town, so be sure to visit scituatema.gov to see all the listings as well as the daily town updates. Meanwhile, remember that this Wednesday is the fourth and final concert in the Scituate Town Library's Summer Concert Series. This Wednesday, it's Flamenco Boston. It will feature music and dance that's rooted in Spanish Andalusian culture. It starts at 6:30 p.m. this Wednesday on the library's lawn. And of course, this weekend coming up is the Scituate Chamber of Commerce's big Heritage Days weekend. There's so much going on down in the harbor both Saturday and Sunday. There will be a big duck drop race at the Harbor Masters building to kick things off. 9 a.m. Saturday morning at the Harbor Masters. Then the day will continue with music, food, vendors throughout Cole Parkway and on Front Street. Make sure to check out the Scituate Chamber of Commerce's website for the listing of all the events and times and where to park so that there's less congestion. With that, I'll turn it over to our town administrator. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning. Thank you very much. I hope everybody has a great week. I'll say that in advance. However, the week's going to start off with a high heat advisory that starts at 11 o'clock this morning, extending through 8 p.m. on Wednesday, with tomorrow forecast to be the hottest day with the heat index values, which means it's going to feel like near 100 degrees. Scituate residents will be able to cool off the Scituate Senior Center from 8:30 to 4:30 every day, and the Council on Aging, the library, and of course, the town hall during regular business hours. If you're in the harbor, you can also stop on the harbor master's office. So please try to stay cool during these next couple days, and we'll get through the heat. But it is Scituate, it is summertime, so we should be used to it after a little while. Water usage, Tack Factory Pond is minus 0.5 inches. Last week we were +1. The reservoir is minus 2.5 inches, down from last week's minus 0.5 inches. Rainfall of the past week was 2.56 inches measured at the plant. Average daily demand was 1.642 million gallons a day, up from last week's, down from last week's 1.671 million gallons. Work is still being done on the iron and manganese contractor that was impacted by the pipe break at the old plant. We'll let you know when that work is completed. We are now in a Tier 2 water ban. We posted the annual conservation measures for outdoor watering. Handheld hoses only before 9 a.m. and after 5 p.m. No use of in-ground irrigation, no washing of vehicles, cars, boats, or motorcycles, and no filling of pools, hot tubs, or fish ponds. The Board of Selectmen last week opened the special town meeting warrant for the fall town meeting. It opened on July 22nd. It will close on August 5th. The special town meeting will be in November. The MBTA will have a contractor out today and tomorrow. They'll be restriping and painting at railroad crossings between the hours of 8 p.m. and 4 a.m. They'll be at the following areas: Captain Pierce Road, Hollis Street, First Parish Road, Beaver Dam, and Country Way. The DPW this week, contractors will be working today and tomorrow doing the drain work on Hughes Road. Starting on Wednesday this week, work will begin in the Old Forge Road neighborhood. The contractor for the town will begin the installation of a new raw water line from the well at the bottom of Old Forge to the new treatment plant site. They'll also be replacing the existing service line in connection to the homes in the neighborhood. This project will provide improved water quality to the residents of Old Forge neighborhood while connecting the well to the treatment plant to allow for additional treatment for that water source in the future if necessary. Town of Scituate has extended the appliance rebate program for Scituate residents to take further steps in water and energy conservation. Residents who replace old inefficient washing machines or dishwashers with an Energy Star most efficient washer designation, or replace a toilet with one that is a Water Sense certified by the Environmental Protection Agency will be eligible to receive a rebate of up to $250 from the town for a washer dishwasher, or $150 for a toilet. This program is only for the replacement of current appliances and does not apply to new construction or additions. We encourage you to visit the Water Department page for qualifying information about the appliances in question. Also, the Water Department will be out with meter reader solicitations. The Water Department is participating in an EPA mandated program called Lead Service Line Inventory. Under this program, water systems must verify the material that every water service line is composed of. This includes both the publicly owned and privately owned sections of service lines. Water Department personnel will be door knocking during business hours at homes in which the private section of the service line has yet to be identified in an attempt to complete this inventory. They will have Town of Scituate badges and vests on as identification. All that is necessary is a quick look at the water line inside the house. This does not mean a lead service line is present in your house. If the visit is not convenient, please call the water department to make an appointment for the line to be inspected. The water department greatly appreciates your cooperation in this manner. Same time, we're working on the water lines, so as continuing the advance and design of permitting of the North Scituate Sewer Expansion Program. The planned activity right now is the land survey of the Sewage Force Main Pipeline route. This work will be completed by the town's consultant, Civil Design Consultants, Inc., scheduled to begin last week, so you should see them out there. The work is expected to take another 3 weeks or so. During this time, land surveyors will be completing the work along Countryway, Branch Street, and Beaver Dam and the public right-of-way. We do not anticipate that they will need to access any private property. Finally, the Scituate Food Pantry, the need continues to grow, and they appreciate the help that all the residents of Scituate give them. Most needed items right now: canned beets, canned ham, artificial sweeteners, pickles and olives, relish, canned sardines, canned salmon, canned clams, herbal and black teas, and canned sloppy joes. These can be dropped off at the food pantry during operating hours on the bins behind the old gates. Scituate Library, Village Market, and Shaw's also collect for the food pantry. That is what I have for today, and hope everybody has a nice week.
Thanks, Jim. Highly supporting our local food pantry. So please, everybody, get out there and see what you can do for our residents that need some more help. Remember, folks, this weekend is Heritage Days down in the harbor. Be sure to swing by and see all the fun that this town has to offer. Enjoy the final week of July and have a wonderful day.